Many times data visualization require a lot of resource to run. For example, consider a feature that a comment chart is using of interactivity, right? We're using animation, we're using live data feed, we're updating in runtime, and the chart can have thousands of records, and few charts can be placed in a single page, and many other features. And that can really create our application sluggish if there's a computer or device with a low memory or slow network connection. And in this section, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to cover some performance things you can do to optimize your app and your charts. And I broke it down to few areas. There's so many things that you can do that it can really cover a whole course on its own, but I want to cover some specific things that relate to charts specifically. And I'm going to be covering data loading. I'm going to be covering installing modules instead of global imports, server-side rendering, tree shaking, updating the DOM only when we need to, use CSV versus JSON, optimize Create React App with pre-render, pre-fetching, and pre-caching. And lastly, we're going to cover memorize function using use callback, which we have used, but I want to cover a little bit more about that. So to get started, what we need to do is we will create a new application that will work off and use the same template we used so far, the Create React App with the template must-have libraries. And in terminal, just paste the command from the GitHub, just like we've done so far. Take the yarn and we'll call it Knick-Knacks, and create that application and open it in your favorite IDE.